Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, this Sunday, the sun will finally set on a great British trading story with the closure of the last BHS stores. The man who owned the company when it went under told us today in an exclusive interview that he was very sorry it had ended that way. Perhaps not that sorry. He has no intention of handing back the £1 million or so he made from the company.
The last days of BHS, this store in York, one of just 22 that remain. And on Sunday, the company ceases trading for good. 11,000 people will have lost their jobs, 22,000 staff face the prospect of less generous pensions.
Well, I'm very sorry that it's actually ended up this way. It didn't need to end up this way, and it has done. I feel very bitter about it.
Dominic Chappell bought BHS from Sir Philip Green last year for £1, 4 weeks after a damning report by MPs labelled him a chancer. He's now responding.
MPs concluded you had your hands in the till, that you were out of your depth, incompetent and self-serving. That's pretty devastating stuff.
No, I don't accept we were incompetent at all. Myself and my team worked extremely hard to turn this company around, and we made significant inroads to do that.
This is the end of BHS. It's not the end of the investigations. The administrator is looking into how you and other directors behaved. The Serious Fraud Office is considering looking at this. Has it occurred to you that you may end up going to prison for what happened at BHS?
Well, it was a privately owned company. We did everything absolutely by the book on the way through.
So your conscience is clear, is it?
My conscience is very clear that we did the right thing right the way through.
How much money have you made from BHS? Because on the face of it, it looks like millions.
It's not millions. It's not millions by any stretch of the imagination. It costs a vast amount of money for us to get into this deal, and it's costing a vast amount of
How
money
much
now.
then?
Around £1 million.
Will you hand back any money to BHS?
No, I won't.
Why not?
We were stitched up. This was a company that was in far worse shape when we got into it. Philip did not stand good on his promises. Philip told us that he would sort out the pension regulator. He did not. He told us he would sort out the suppliers. He did not. The company failed because of those two issues. That's it. End of story.
I've done nothing wrong.
Back in June, Sir Philip Green told MPs he'd sold BHS to Dominic Chappell in good faith and left £400 million in the business for a turnaround. They decided he was ultimately responsible for the company's failure. At the time, Sir Philip pledged to sort the pension deficit, but hasn't yet said how.
I'm just amazed that before now he hasn't realised the capital to pay the pension debt that he owes every person who worked loyally for him at BHS. And I think it will go now, the bill will go way beyond 3 yachts.
Sir Philip has spent the last month on one of his 3 boats off the coast of Greece, refusing interview requests. Tonight, sources close to the billionaire said detailed, complex negotiations with the pensions regulator continue, but that a final settlement is months away. Joel Hills, News at 10.
I've been getting away with it all.